try to be a spark for this Liberty Flames offense this afternoon.
Yeah, he's a guy who is not huge in stature. Goal! Shoot and score. Antonio Vidal puts it in the corner, and Liberty strikes first early.
Absolutely. Antonio Vidal's second goal this season comes quite early in the first period. Looks like Liberty's found their footing thus far in the first period, and we're going to look at that on replay.
You see Vidal over there working right to left. He just ended up with the puck.
Looks like the right place at right time.
Yeah, tough to get a look into there, but fakes the shot attempt there. All the way across. Shot eaten up, and then Northeastern celebrating. Puck went in the goal. And Lane Scott's stick got knocked off. I thought he was able to eat that up in his chest protector, but just was not able to control that initial shot.
Absolutely. Rebounds, rebounds, rebounds. And Northeastern now has some huge momentum in this middle of this second period here. And we're going to see that shot one more time. Northeastern takes one shot on Scon, and number 19, Leo Byers, we talked about him at the start of the broadcast.
Gets around number 19, Leo Byers there, just scoring that last goal. Lamoureux putting a ton of pressure, bad turnover, Kaner's got it, shoots off the pad again, and Lamoureux puts it in off the rebound. And we talked about the shorthanded goals. Lamoureux has one on the season 3 last year. They are dangerous in this type of opportunity to take advantage here.
Absolutely. Liberty quickly changing the momentum of this game. Liberty, 2 shorthanded goals in their past 2 games against Northeastern. Rebounds have been absolutely critical. And we're going to see this Roman Lamoureux goal again.
Yeah, great job creating the turnover, and Kaner gets 2 different opportunities on it, but Lamoureux finally the one who can bang it home. And I mean, talk about momentum swings. That completely changed. Northeastern going from tying this game with 2 minutes left on the power play to now being down 1.
In this game against Northeastern.
Matley finds Vidal, Vidal to Paget, Paget puts it in the back of the net. Coming straight out of the box and getting a goal here for the Liberty Flames.
Mark Paget's 4th goal of the season, and he had an absolute beauty, really making up for that penalty he had. And you're gonna see this Mark Paget goal one more time.
This Paget's 2nd goal of the weekend is great pass by Vidal just to get it out there, and Paget taking advantage.
Just an excellent centering pass by Vidal, and a great connection by Mark Paget. Paget, 2 goals and 1 assist for the weekend. He's one happy man. You know, we saw lots of Liberty players going to the box for some huge hits that were laid in the second period.
Dangerous there. Matley gets the poor puck handling. He takes advantage of it and puts it through the 5-hole, and just like that, Liberty up 4-1.
Jared Matley taking advantage of some just, as you mentioned, just poor stick handling by the Huskies.
I mean, just whiffed there by John O'Connell, defender here for the Huskies.
Yeah, just flat out missed the puck and just caught Kowaleski in net, just dozing a little bit. A very quick change of momentum there for the Flames. Number 9, Shane Cohen, just misses the puck.
Yeah, and Cohen leading goal scorer for Northeastern. Lamoureux coming in, shoots and scores! Lamoureux coming back. We saw him shaken up a couple of minutes ago, and he looks just fine as he puts in the 5th goal for this Liberty Flames team.
Roman Lamoureux is definitely fine coming off this bench. Another goal for Roman Lamoureux, his 2nd of the game so far. And we're gonna see it, just some great finesse there and an excellent shot right on the near side of the net.
Yeah, just going to that post. I mean, Sans O'Connell flying.
Excellent footwork, excellent shot, an excellent goal by Roman Lamoureux.
And that was one worthy of, I think, being in kind of the same category as shot goes to Paget. Paget able to backhand it in as Liberty finally takes over and takes advantage of this power play to send them up 6-1.
Mark Paget's 2nd goal of the game. Mark Paget, our impact player, has been on fire.
I'd say that was a pretty good choice from us. Not to brag or anything, but Paget looking coming down the center and just flips it up and over. Kowalewski can't do anything about it. Just a ton of people in his sight line. It's very tough for him.
Absolutely. A lot of people, you know, when you have a very physical team like Northeastern, you're going to put a lot of guys in front of the netminder to try to deflect some of those pucks.
That is something I've never seen as Jared Matley comes out for Liberty.
It's the absolute inverse of what happened. Oh, and an excellent shot by Reese Poulin.
Poulin ripped that one off the crossbar.
Woo.
And Starkey waves goodbye to the Northeastern faithful that are sitting in attendance here. And just to keep you guys on track, your Fournier coming out of the bench, or out of the box, excuse me, back to the bench. And we see a replay here. In 5-on-3, Poulin just walking it down and rips one. And we heard the fateful ping.
Oh, that was beautiful. An upper 90, just hitting the right hand bar. Oh, you don't get many more shots better than that.
Tries to find Martin, and Martin not able to get it there in the crease. And now Northeastern got a 2-on-none, but Higgins and Kent working their way back on the back pressure. Oh, amazing save by Scott. Shot saved again. No, not saved. That one actually went in off the pad. I heard the pad and thought it would have kicked off. But goal coming for number 23 here, Nicholas Veens. Scott had that amazing save to start. As we see here, too many Flames down in the crease, Northeastern. Just trying to take advantage of it, but the good back pressure there makes it tough. But eventually, too much for Scott.
Absolutely, a great first save by Scott, but Northeastern capitalizing on that rebound.
And that's a huge thing when you have so many penalties, is at this point you're kind of beating yourself. Shot! And another goal for Northeastern. We talked about a miracle. They've had 2 goals in the past 2 minutes. That one coming from the captain, I believe, Alexander Tilgner.
An excellent shot there by Tilgner, restoring some dignity to this Northeastern side. And you're gonna see this goal once more.
Yeah, it goes off the skate there, and Tilgner just right place, right time.
Yeah, another rebound goal. That Northeastern's found some success in this past 2 minutes off of the rebound, which they've been able to do. And yet at the end, and a beautiful goal there by Northeastern.
Northeastern cutting the lead to 3. And if you're Liberty, and really especially if you're this coaching staff, you know, head coach Ben Hughes and assistant coach Christian Garland, you need your guys not to take the foot off the gas here as we see a replay. Great centering pass, and just tough for Scott to get from over on that right side back to hold his angle.
Absolutely. A beautiful centering pass leads to a beautiful shot.
Puck pinned up, and looks like that's going to take us to the end of this game. Horn finally sounds with Liberty taking the 3-goal win. We get everybody out of the penalty box here. But this is a big win for the Flames. Another series sweep, back-to-back. This is some momentum that they're gaining as a team.
Absolutely. Liberty has some really tough games, you know, in the rest of their schedule. You know, they've got Lindenwood coming up, and Lindenwood is at the top of their game as well. Only 1 loss so far coming into the season. Yeah,
and an impressive 60-plus goal differential for Lindenwood, the team out of Missouri, looking like a top-shelf ACHA team. If you're Northeastern, we talked about takeaways that you can have from this game. Again, you do lose by 3. You never want that, and it's hard to take moral victories. But when you look at it, I mean, that last 5-minute sequence for them was amazing.
Oh, if they played the entire game like they played the last 5 minutes, the scoreline would be drastically different. You know, Northeastern had an excellent, you know, last 5 minutes, and hopefully they can take that into their next game against Florida Gulf Coast University, who've been playing some excellent hockey.
Yes, and they're going to go into the UMass Showcase. So we'll do a little bit of a round robin playing FGCU Bentley and then the host team UMass Amherst, who came to the LaHaye Ice Center last weekend and was taken down by Liberty. So some good teams that both of these teams are playing. We're getting into the meat of the schedule here so far.
Absolutely. Both of those teams, UMass Amherst, Liberty, and Northeastern, strong contenders for nationals.
You see the 2 teams here playing together again. We talked about sportsmanship earlier when Lamoureux was down and we weren't sure how hurt he was, and you get to see it here as well between the 2 teams. Again, physical, ended up with a lot of penalties, but can come together after the game.
I mean, that's the awesome thing about hockey. It's a very physical sport. You've had a plethora of players in both penalty boxes, but coming together like this is absolutely beautiful to see. You love to see it.
And really, I think the storyline for Liberty here, from a more macro level, when you kind of zoom out, is how they started this season a little slow. At one point, 5-4, and that's not the season that the Flames were looking for at all after going 26-7 last year. But to see them get back on track, especially as we said, with the amazing now 8-3 record in the LaHaye Ice Center, they're where they need to be.
Oh, absolutely. And what they've been able to do is if there's any time to have a rough spot, it's at the beginning of the season where there's time to improve. There's time to make adjustments. And you've seen Coach Ben Hughes make adjustments in the end of the first intermission, the second intermission, that have been beneficial. Unfortunately, the Liberty Flames took a lot of goals at the end.
And we're sending it down to Daisy Ryan who is here with Jared Matley.
So here I'm joined by Jared Matley, and I just wanted to say, first of all, you're dominating in offense this season, but what would you say has been the biggest thing fueling your team's back-to-back wins?
I think just moving our feet and sticking to our game plan, just building up our energy on the bench, in the locker room, just being ready to go. And hopefully we can build on it from here. We're on a, I think, 5-game win streak now, so just keep that going.
Yeah, absolutely. And what would you say has been your biggest personal motivation in the game?
Just playing for my teammates. I love every guy in that locker room. We're a brotherhood. Just playing with my teammates, and when they give a hit, I'll take a hit. Just want to score for them, win for them, and win for this team.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
And you heard it from Jared there. Love, a big theme for this Liberty Flames team. And they take this win 7-4.